Always, always, always begin with gratitude. So I want to thank you for being here. Let you know that I am honored to have your energy and your presence here in this space. I'm LA, the holistic wellness therapreneur and the creator of this channel, Reconnect with You. If my vibe and energy or any of the contents of this channel resonate with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, are you ready to reconnect with you? If so, come on in and get comfortable, whatever getting comfortable looks and feels like for you. If you are interested in signing up for a coaching session with me, please check the description box for the link to grab your spot. I am not that person anymore. This topic was inspired by a difficult conversation that I had recently, as well as a conversation that I had with someone who I'm acquainted with who has struggled with addiction and is currently in recovery. Long story short, the person who is in recovery that I had the conversation with actually started with them asking me why I changed my name, which I may do a separate video on. And what we discovered at the end of that conversation is that my evolution as LA and just this new version of me was very similar to their journey in the 12-step program, a part of which is making amends with folks from your past who you have harmed in some way. As I discuss this topic, I want you to remember two things. Number one, you are not alone. And number two, remember your power. Before I go into offering you tips and kind of some guidance for navigating these types of conversations, I want to offer you something that you can say to yourself in the mirror, and that is, I am not that person anymore. And when you say this, I want you to say it with conviction. It needs to be something that you wholeheartedly believe and that you are committed to as it relates to your relationship with yourself. The second part of this is, I commit to being this type of person now. And this type of person, I want you to insert whatever those new qualities, those new habits, those new needs and desires, those new behaviors that you want for yourself now based on who you are becoming. It really needs to be something that you commit to, because when you say commit, you are giving your word to yourself first and foremost. As you are in this place of not wanting to be who you used to be and knowing that that is not who you are anymore, I want to offer you 7 things for you to keep in mind, both with yourself and also as you are navigating conversations and just repairing potential harm with others. Number 1, some people may not be forgiving or able to look past the version of you that you used to be. Number 2, one of the most courageous things that you can do is be honest, even when you don't have to be. This means that if you are inviting someone into a conversation where you're admitting some type of wrong or harm that you have done, as it relates to them, it takes a lot of courage for you to be able to do that. And it's important that you honor that courage. If you are liking this video and getting a lot out of it, please remember to share it and also subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 3, when you decide to change and be better and be different, remember the strength and the courage that exists inside of you. Number 4, remember your voice and the power in it, and never let anyone silence you, because you have a story that deserves to be told and deserves to be heard. And just because you may have acted a certain way in the past, or even if you have harmed someone, does not mean that you do not get to share your perspective and your story. Number 5, if anyone ever asks you, well, why didn't you say anything before? Or why did you do this? Or why didn't you do that? Just be honest. Be honest and own up to whatever it is that you did. You can say, yes, I stole from you. I lied to you. I betrayed you. Or I kept this thing from you. As hard as that might be, it's really important that you move forward with your new self in honesty and with honesty and integrity. Number 6, be willing to hold space for the other person and to hear their perspective, but also be willing and ready to be held accountable. I have a background in restorative practices, and one of the most important parts of the process in terms of repairing harm is learning how your actions impacted the other person or the other parties involved, and being aware of how you contributed to the situation. Number 7, you can change your mind at any time about who you are, and you have to believe that that is who you are. The last thing that I will share is that when you decide and you say to yourself, I'm not that person anymore, that is something that you have to stay committed to, even when the difficulties arise, even when there is ridicule, even if there are people that leave your life, even if there is judgment from others about who you used to be, or even disbelief that you are capable of being someone different, being better than who you were. It's really important that you stay committed to who you say you want to be. I always end my videos with prompts for journaling or reflection. And if you are looking to upgrade your reflection or your journaling practice, check out the Reconnect with You candle and also the Reconnect with You self-exploration gratitude journal, which provides you a multi-sensory wellness experience for your reflection. I'll include both of the links for those in the description box below. A couple of prompts that I have for reflection for today are: is there anyone that you need to apologize to or disclose anything to based on who you used to be? How can you introduce who you are now to those around you? Well, that is all that I have for y'all for today. I look forward to connecting with y'all again soon, but in the meantime, reconnect with you. Peace.